I'm excited to have on our final segment Deirdre O'Connor-Mitchell, who is the Director of Programs at Junior Achievement of Northern New England. Well, welcome, Deirdre.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, well, you know, on this show and on an almost daily basis, or not almost, on a daily basis at the Chamber, you know, we're interacting and listening to our Chamber member businesses and others in the business community. And the single biggest issue we hear day in and day out from our members is the whole talent turnpike, workforce development. And Junior Achievement is kind of, I think, an answer, or a part of an answer to that challenge or need. So maybe you could tell our viewers a little bit about the organization, especially as it looks to reintroduce itself and grow in Central Mass.
Sure, no problem. So JA's mission is to inspire and prepare young people to succeed in a global economy. And we fulfill our mission through curriculum that is based on 3 key content areas: workforce readiness, certainly, but also financial literacy and entrepreneurship skills. So we want students to graduate from high school having gone through JA many times throughout their K through 12 experience, really prepared to enter the workforce, to go to college, to have those soft skills that 44% of senior executives say the current pool of applicants who are entering the workforce simply don't have. So we feel our work is really important.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, we just had in our previous segment, you know, a couple of entrepreneurs with Woo Rides, but I think it speaks to the point of why your mission is so important and relevant, and maybe even more so now, because, you know, the idea or the days of when somebody graduates from high school or graduates from college and goes to work, they're going to work for one company their entire career. Those days are over, unfortunately. For some, but if we can get people, you know, younger the better, thinking the idea of entrepreneurship, the idea of taking an idea and creating a business and monetizing it, they're going to be better off.
Absolutely. Even if they don't start a business when they're older, those entrepreneurial skills will lead them to bigger and better places when they do enter the workplace. Entrepreneurship was the founding program of JA right here in Massachusetts 98 years ago. We're about to celebrate our centennial in 2019. But yeah, I mean, teaching students how to start a business, the different processes you need to go through to be able to do that, and showing them that it's not impossible. That you know, with an idea and a little bit of space and maybe a computer, you can start a business. And we have students who are doing awesome things through our company program. We had a company program who went to our national student leadership summit. They created what they called earmuffs to keep you warm in the winter, but they had earbuds inside them. They made them themselves. They created a commercial and a video. You know, work that adults might be hard pressed to do themselves. So really giving kids that confidence that they can start a business and they can be successful.
And as Junior Achievement kind of reintroduces and engages in Central Mass, you've got some programs that are going to be launching.
Yeah, so this past school year we worked in 4 different elementary schools within Worcester Public Schools, reaching about 420 students through our in-class programming, through volunteers, community volunteers, volunteers from Santander, and then we also launched a partnership with Girls Inc. of Greater Worcester. They've been a great collaborative partner. You know, they have their own financial literacy curriculum, but they don't have entrepreneurship and workforce readiness curriculum. So we found a way to work together to bring those 2 content areas into their programming. Yeah,
Girls Inc., a great program up on Vernon Hill, but serves, you know, young girls throughout Worcester and then the region. So that's going to launch.
Yep. So we did something in the winter. We did a program in the summer. We'll continue that. And we're hoping to work with more schools this year. You know, the primary mode of implementing our programs is during the school day through volunteers. The volunteer is the cornerstone of JA.
And how does somebody who might be watching, or you know, how are you out kind of having conversations about getting volunteers, sponsors, supporters?
Sure. So you can go to our website, janewengland.org, say that you want to volunteer, and we'll get back to you with instructions on how to go about doing that. We never send our volunteers into the classroom without full training and the materials and the lessons. We provide all of that for you so that you have a successful day in the classroom. But you know, we want to be back in Worcester. We've spent a lot of time this past year meeting with lots of different people from the business side to schools, really trying to make sure that people are aware of who we are and what we do and why we do it, which is, we feel, you know, our mission is too important not to have this curriculum in the classroom. So we're looking for volunteers, and we want to have an even bigger and better year in Worcester this year.
And you mentioned Santander is helping support, sponsor.
Yep, Santander, they are an incredible support for us.
Chamber member business.
Yep. And they, you know, they've reached thousands of students this past year through their volunteerism. Their funding support is tremendous. So they've been a great supporter of ours.
No, that's great. So individuals can volunteer, get involved by reaching out, some training, and plug them into a school. You know, businesses can sponsor and support the mission as well. And then if there's a school or an organization, if there's a principal or teacher out there, how do they reach out? Or
same way, go to our website, janewengland.org. There's a program request form right online. You fill it out, we get some information from the teacher, principal, whoever it might be, and then we'll give you a call and really get things set up and going for this school year.
Good. And the website again?
janewengland.org.
janewengland.org. Well, good to have you with you.
Thank you.
We'll probably at some point have you back with Brad, maybe give an update on the progress in Central Mass, but incredibly important.